Hey, good morning, Christ community. Can you say good morning, guys?
Good morning, Christ community.
Yeah.
Good morning, Christ community.
It is, yeah, you're too tired to say community. It's Friday morning, and we thought we would do an early morning, still in our pajamas, children's message for you today. And so what I want to ask the kids, hey, are you standing up? Sit down, sit down.
He wants to show him his pajamas.
You want to show me your, you're showing your pajamas again. Yeah, that's right. He's got a different pair on. All right. What I want us to talk about this morning is, what are you going to do today?
Watch our workers work.
Okay, so we got some construction at our house. We're going to watch the workers work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you said what?
School.
School. What are you going to do today? You going to play?
I'm gonna play with my cards and
Okay.
I'll leave. I like reading.
Okay. So he says he's going to play with his cars, and I think he said he likes leaving. Are we leaving somewhere? Yeah, he's tired of being quarantined, and he wants to leave to go somewhere. Yet to be determined. So listen, Peter in the Bible tells us this. In chapter 4, he says, as each of you have received a gift, right? Use that gift to serve others. And let me read it to you. As stewards of God's grace. Do you know what a steward is?
No. I don't know. No.
Can you say that word? Say steward.
Steward.
Steward. A steward is somebody who manages or uses or takes care of something that belongs to somebody else.
Huh.
So today we wake up. I've got a lot of stuff I've got to do. You guys have some things you get to do, you've got to do for homeschool, right? But every one of us, well, you might say, well, I'm a 7-year-old student and I'm almost 10-year-old student. You turn 10 in 2 days, right?
No, 7.
7 days, just kidding. Right? Every one of us might wake up in the morning and think we have something different to do, and we may even think we're different. But here's what the Bible says to us. Every one of us has the same description in God's sight. We're stewards of His grace. We are called to do things with the gifts He gives to us. In how we speak to others, we speak with kindness and grace because we want to speak His words to other people. When we serve with gifts we have, because God made Pete and Ori different people. He made me different than those who are going to watch this video. I'm very aware of that. I'm just not like others sometimes, right? And we all have different ways in which we live, in which we talk, in which we serve, and we have passions and gifts that are all very, very different. And so I want you to think of yourself today that you're a steward of God's gifts. What's interesting, though, is a steward was often like a servant in a house, okay? A household servant. But you know that you and I, when we steward the gifts God's given us in how we live, love others, we don't do it as servants. Servants have to do tasks for their master. How does God view us? Does He view us as a servant?
He views us as His children.
God views us as His children. And so we, because of Jesus, who died on the cross for us, suffered God's curse for sin for us, and it says so that we can be sons and daughters of God, co-heirs with Christ, our older brother. We are stewards of the gift God's given to us. We're stewards who are sons and daughters of God. So we've been given gifts by God to use to serve others today, but we do it as sons and daughters of God. Hope you have a great morning. They're actually outside cutting some concrete at my house, and so my kids are ready to jump out of the chair to go watch somebody else steward a task God's given to them. We're all stewards of the one who created us, who's redeemed us. But when you're a Christian, you don't steward the things God's asked of you and given to you as a slave or a servant. You do it as a son and daughter of God. Love you. Miss seeing you. May God bless you today. Have a great day.
Bye. God bless you, too. Goodbye.